No small ball here tonight. Both teams rely on their centers to set the tone at both ends.
And with the way teams switch nowadays, you don't know if they'll be guarding each other. It's not the type of head-to-head matchup we might have seen 20 years ago.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. The wing set for him, Edwards and McDaniels. The two towering figures inside for him, Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point. Morant against Conley. Pass to Edwards. With the drive. And that'll be two. Free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Oh, impressive drive there by Edwards. Mixing it up with the D to draw the foul while in the act.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Now here's Morant. There's the lob to Jackson. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Putting that 7'4" wingspan to good use. Jaren Jackson with the easy catch and flush.
And Memphis, Smitty, one of the flashiest teams in the league. Lots of highlight reel material there for sure.
Kevin, you need the sizzle and the steak. This is a young team with a lot of great talent that's still learning how to be consistent. It's part of the process.
Here's Morant. Takes it inside. Can't hit from in close.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
Gobert finds Towns. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
How about the pass from Gobert, scanning the floor well and spotting his open teammate.
Payne against Conley. Back to Aldama. And Aldama slams it in.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Conley, the pass to Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Man, what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
The three from Morant. Here's Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
Timberwolves have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. The kick out to Towns. From downtown, gets the three-pointer to fall. McDaniels got 5 points so far.
Oh, what a feed right there. Towns' vision is really off the charts.
Here's Morant, driving inside. And then Morant slams it in.
Man, did you see John Morant fly through the air on that play?
Passes it to Towns. It's in there. Conley with the assist. Towns has got his second bucket.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
And Jackson throws it down hard.
This is a big target coming off the pick and roll. Jaren's lethal in this set.
Stolen by Jackson. And Gobert gets to Conley. And Jaren Jackson picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
A minute 50 left in the first quarter. Number 3, Edwards.
I love how aggressive Bane is on defense. He doesn't give his man much room to work with.
Towns, no luck.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Inside. Jackson dishes to Williams. Back to Jackson. Shot clock at 6. Tries the spin move. The 17-footer. Gobert with the block.
As expected, Gobert comes in with those long arms and knocks it away.
It's Gobert with the ball for the Timberwolves. Edwards a screen on Morant. Edwards inside. Guarded by Morant. Gobert. Towns down low. Jackson on him. Conley with it. Williams picks him up. And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
And he's got more than a few ways to beat you. Edwards will be aggressive when he has to initiate contact and create the N1 opportunity.
And here's Morant. Outside Williams. Back to Morant. Great touch on the 16-footer. Morant's got 6 points.
You've got to give up something. And for a slasher like Ja, that's going to be the mid-range.
Here's McDaniels. And the rejection by Jackson. And there's the pass to Aldama. Morant scanning the floor. Back to Bane. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 4th assist in this one. Gobert down low, and that concludes a high-scoring first quarter with both teams tied up. The second quarter coming up right after this break. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And for Memphis, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
On the court for Minnesota, the front court is McDaniels and Towns. Morris is out there with Anthony Edwards. And it's Gobert in at the 5 spot. Aldama finds Morant. Shot clock at 5. Aldama inside. McDaniels defending. Aldama gets the bucket.
Wow, one of the easiest assists of Morant's career. Good thing he keeps his head on his swivel.
And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Rose, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. So it's Minnesota now. A nice shot by McDaniels.
The defense late to react. A beautiful play we just saw.
Memphis trailing here. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Now Rose. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And for players, Steve, being traded is always a possibility. Deep down, how challenging is it hearing your name in the rumor mill?
Kevin, it's very challenging, especially when you're happy where you are and your family is happy. No question, it's one of the few downsides of being an NBA player, being traded.
Jackson, he's checked in for Memphis. Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Alexander Walker comes in for McDaniels. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much. Well, Ja Morant might be right-handed, but he looks to drive left. When he was a kid, he broke his right arm flying off a trampoline. Now that arm is shorter, and actually, that right hand is smaller too. He says, that's why I dribble with my left hand. I'm able to control the ball better. In my head, I think I'm left-handed. Back to you.
Trade secrets, right, David? Hey, thanks for the report.
Way to convert through contact, Kyle, with excellent body control.
Here are the Grizzlies with the ball. Greg, taking a look at Monte Morris for a second. You got to be inspired by his terrific story.
I mean, from late second-round pick to a seasoned NBA player, Morris never gave up on himself and continues to impress with each passing season.
Right through the defense for the finish. Desmond unfazed.
Out to Morris. Anderson up top. He's covered by Rose. Here's Reed. Off target from three-point range.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Jackson, he's checked in for Jackson. And it's Luke Kennard in for Williams. Chalk up two there.
This is why Desmond is out there, to shoot and to shoot often.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Rose against Morris. Outside Rose, over Morris. And it's off the back rim, no good.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
So they take the lead. Edwards got 5 points now this quarter.
And that corner pocket triple, terrific shot by Edwards from deep.
Rose against Morris. Rose looking around. In the corner, it's Payne. Just 4 to shoot. Clark. The kick out to Rose. Memphis moving it around. Back to Clark. Clark sets a screen for Payne. And slam dunk by Clark.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard.
Pass to Reed. Payne against Edwards. Anderson outside. Pass to Reed. Count that bucket. And the Timberwolves lead by 1. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, it reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Rose passes to Clark. And out of bounds is the Timberwolves gain possession. Marcus Smart's checked in for Payne. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Morris kicks to Edwards. Anderson outside. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Working off contact is something Anderson does extremely well, and he does it a lot.
Here's Smart. The shot from the low post is good. Smart's got his first points of the night.
Poor interior defense. If you play him soft, he's going to kill you.
That one drops for him.
Making it look easy inside. Nikhil Alexander encouraged by his teammates.
Kennard with a screen on Morris. Stolen by Reed. So the Timberwolves call their first timeout.
Start it.
It's tipped. With 1 on the clock, and the quarter ends with some stifling defense right there.
there might not be a guy with more heart than Karl Anthony Towns. From his words to his actions, this is a guy who cares about the game and his fellow players.
He hits the second from the line. And he makes all three.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
And so it's Minnesota with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Edwards with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
Morant in the backcourt with Smart to his side. Jackson is out there with Brandon Clark. And it's Kennard in at the small forward position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. 6 on the shot clock. Morant with it. Working on McDaniels.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Getting airborne. Look at Alexander Walker taking off.
Morant kicks to Kennard. To the inside. Clark. And it's Clark slamming it down.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
And finished off by McDaniel.
Few players in the league do a better job of finding the open man than Mike Conley.
Kennard, the pass to Jackson. Morant with it. In the corner, Kennard with it. Clark, a screen on Conley. Here's Kennard. Makes it off the glass. Kennard's got his first points in this one.
Outstanding decision. Kennard is getting better and better at creating offense for himself. He can do incredible things. He can also help you win by simply being reliable.
Here's Morant. Here's the drive.
Now that's what I call a momentum changer.
Yeah, when you've got a point guard, that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
You're totally right. That can be a shot in the arm for them. A spark that turned things around.
Nice ball movement by Minnesota. To the paint. And finished off by McDaniel.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. In 2022, the NBA and the Players Association created a long overdue recognition payment plan for former ABA players. Commissioner Adam Silver said these pioneers made meaningful contributions to help grow the game of professional basketball, and we believe it's appropriate to provide financial recognition for their impact. Kevin?
Great story, David. All of your stories are great. Thank you so much. Down low. And finished off by McDaniel.
Playing with good instincts. Nikhil making those around him better.
And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That's his first foul. Rudy Gobert is checked in for the Timberwolves.
Timberwolves substitution, number 27, Rudy Gobert.
1:44 left in the third quarter. Morant outside. And jammed down as he goes right over Rudy Gobert.
It's been the Ja Morant show all night. What a competitor.
To the left side wing. Inside, here's Alexander Walker. Lays it up and banks it in. Alexander Walker's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
Jackson with the screen. To the inside. And it's Clark in the corner. 5 on the clock. Jackson setting the pick here for Kennard. And the dunk by Jackson.
That's how you run pick and roll. Kennard's a smart player who's gotten better at creating for others.
Conley finds Towns. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Towns has got 12 in the game.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
Clark, and then Clark slams it in.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Got it. Good job in the low post. McDaniel's got the lead up to 10 now for the Timberwolves.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter. And how about the role reversal there? I mean, slamming it down right in the face of the big fella.
Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
And forget those threes, Cat. Get the easy ones.
Now here's Morant. Tight defense on him. And he drives in. Gobert with the block. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Timberwolves lead by 10. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You see why they trust him with the ball in his hands. He can make the simple play, and he can pull off the spectacular.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth. Towns and Gobert hold down the post for him. Then it's Conley. Then it's Jaden McDaniels. And it's Alexander Walker into the 2. On the wing, Bane. Covered by Conley. Bane, no good.
Yeah, he's kicking himself. No defenders to be found in that mid-range area.
18 feet out. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
Buckets coming in bunches right now. He is just being big time.
Here's Morant. On the wing, Bane. Morant with this screen on Conley. Bane kicks to Morant. And he's going to get whistled for that foul. Gee, that was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Edwards, he's checked in for Minnesota. Spins. Morant. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Jaden McDaniels.
I'll tell you what, Ja Morant just keeps coming at the defense.
Ja Morant. 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Morant. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Over in the corner, Edwards. Gobert finds Edwards. A putback. It's good on the putback.
Whether you box him out or not, Gobert has the length to make that play.
Bane against Conley. Up top, Morant. Outside, Jackson. It's stolen by Gobert. Edwards with it. He's picked up by Morant. And the rejection by Jackson. And a wide open look for Bane. They get it back on the wing, Bane. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Desmond Bane using that power to throw it down.
McDaniels gets to Conley. Back to McDaniel. And another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Payne for three. It's stolen by Edwards. Passes to McDaniels. Takes a three. And another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. Morant outside. Jackson from long range. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Timberwolves leading by 14. Here's Towns. Up and in on the layup.
And we just saw Cat at his best, pounding the paint, finishing near the rim.
Morant with it. A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 6 rebounds in the game. Morant against Conley to the paint. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Here's Morant. What?
As soon as Ja lifts off, you know you're in for a treat. He can simply levitate in the air.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
It's just a passing clinic from them in this game. Solid communication and unselfish play all around.
And tonight we've also seen a lot of great play from them inside. They've been consistent in terms of attacking the interior of this D. And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It could definitely be considered a statement win for Minnesota.
They really had it going, guys. Their offense propelled them.
In this case, it was the higher shooting percentage that made the difference and earned them the W.
To the middle. It's stolen by Gobert. Towns against Payne. Conley left side. Here's Towns, and Towns throws it down.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
His third
Free throw no good from Aldama. Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort. They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
Outside Edwards. Into the lane. The Grizzlies pull it in. Jackson looking around. Payne for three. No good. So it's Minnesota winning this one easy to come into an opponent's. All right, DA, thanks again. Well, folks, that's good.
on the court. Tonight, Clark, both of these teams can do damage on the break.
And I don't know anybody who loves basketball that doesn't love this kind of matchup. Get your track shoes on and keep your head out of the popcorn. They're getting up and down in windshield wiper fashion.
So a look at the starters for the Pacers. Halliburton at point with Mathurin by his side. Pascal Siakam out there with Nesmith. And it's Turner in at the 5. Now here's Morant. Takes it inside. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Love the attacking mindset of Morant. Gets him to the line.
Grant, when you look at the Memphis team from last year, everyone was under 30 years of age.
Yeah, and a lot of upside there. But the move this summer to bring in veteran leaders like Marcus Smart, I mean, he fits their timeline, BA, and can also balance some of that youth with experience.
Now here's Halliburton. Turner passes to Mathurin. Turner, a screen on Williams. Three-pointer Mathurin. Aldama grabs the board. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Not just an aggressive scorer, Morant is also a fantastic distributor.
No one covering. Turner's got 5 now.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Halliburton, the pass to Siakam. Now Turner. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball. Here's Morant. Pass to Bain. Back to Morant. Five on the clock. Fires the 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. He's got 5.
Yeah, Morant showing a bit of confidence knocking down that 3.
Siakam with a screen on Bain. Here's Halliburton. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
And it's Morant with the ball for the Grizzlies. Pass to Jackson. Back to Morant. On the take. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
Yeah, an electric player. Morant just bouncing off the contact and finishing on the drive.
Halliburton, the pass to Siakam. And Siakam with the slam.
Boy, nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
And when you watch Halliburton run point, he makes life easy for his team.
You know, he's like a Pied Piper. He's a guy that other people gravitate to and enjoy playing with. Always has his head up. He's excellent at reading angles and situations and using the right pass at the right time. And rarely seems to force shots. I mean, that's the quintessential playmaking point guard if ever there was one.
One thing about the Pacers, Clark, year in, year out, they compete.
And you know, it doesn't matter who's on the roster. They can and will outwork most teams. Even the best teams can't afford a letdown against the Pacers.
And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up. A few teams in the NBA take on the identity of their city. None more than the Memphis Grizzlies.
Oh, so true. I mean, grit and grind is a way of life in Memphis. And the team embraces that mantra, playing with a swagger.
Now here's Halliburton. Pass to Nesmith. launches it. The Grizzlies pull it in. Here's Bane. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Siakam. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Halliburton's got 4 assists in the game. And it's Morant with the ball for Memphis. .111 left in the first quarter. To the inside. Here's Jackson. Perfect night so far. 2 for 2.
I love the strength shown by Jackson there, refusing to let the defense have the last word.
Three-pointer Matherin. And again, it's Indiana with a 3.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Morant against Halliburton. There's 45 seconds left in the first quarter here. Here's Morant. Drives to the hoop. And then Morant with the jam.
Oh, putting on a show for the fans. Morant's skills making it look like a circus in here.
Siakam outside. All sorts of time. And it's Indiana scoring again.
And they keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
Pass to Bane. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Lets the 3 fly. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Matherin passes to Nesmith. For 3. That shot, no good. That'll count. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Memphis.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
On the court for the Pacers. Halliburton at point with Matherin by his side. Miles Turner out there with Pascal Siakam. And it's Nesmith in at small forward. Now here's Morant. With the D right on him, Morant gets his.
Because of his ability to elevate and make adjustments in air, Morant has no trouble scoring inside.
Aggressive take from Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
And the bounce that Morant possesses is unlike anyone else at his position.
Halliburton on the attack, and he jams it home with authority.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And with load management, some say it's the team's job at times to protect players from themselves. How different is that from when you play, Grant?
You know, B.A., it's very different. I think teams now are much smarter assessing load and risk and looking more at the long-term big picture of their players.
And the Grizzlies with possession here. The Pacers making their last shot. Ooh, poked away. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Matherin. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Jackson is checked in. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Shot clock at 6. Jackson with a screen on Matherin. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Now the Pacers on the move. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Brian, a few years back, Marcus Smart was talking about how he'd love to follow in Hall of Famer Gary Payton's footsteps as the next guard to win Defensive Player of the Year. He spoke it into existence last year, winning that coveted award. But guys...
Oh, Morant! Wow!
Once Ja Morant gets rolling, there is no stopping him. Ja is feeling it tonight.
Up top, Turner. Back to Halliburton. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Morant against Halliburton. Here's Jackson. Good. And the setup by Morant. Morant's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Oh, forget the threes, Jaren. Hammer them down low. Great possession, big fella.
Halliburton, the pass to Siakam. Halliburton with the ball. Jackson in his pocket. Jacks up a 3. And Morant clears the board. And so it's Morant who brings up the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. Pass to Jackson. The 3 is up. His 4th make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
You have to account for Jackson Jr. in the corner. I mean, he's an excellent three-point shooter.
Halliburton on the drive. Turner passes to Nesmith. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Nesmith's got 6 here in the quarter.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there. Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
And he dunks it down.
Nobody's stopping that. Mathurin attacking with purpose.
Grant, they could attempt a 2 for 1 here.
They could. The key here is a good look.
Jackson left side. And here's Morant outside. Drains the triple. Morant's got 21.
Boy, he's playing out of his head, nailing everything. And the defense is scrambling to try to stop him right now, and so far, no go.
And Nesmith gets it to go.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
17 seconds left in the first half. Here's Morant. Yes, sir! Ja can throw it down.
Just electric. Ja Morant. I mean, someone you paid to see.
Outside Mathurin. Pass to Turner. There's Nesmith with a 3. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. Ja Morant, he's feeling it. Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
They've got Derrick Rose, Jackson out there with Brandon Clark. Then there's Marcus Smart, and it's Kennard in at the 3, the small forward. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Oh, sweet move. Rose with the bucket. And the Grizzlies lead by 2.
I really love when Rose goes hard like this, guys. I mean, still, even after the injury, showing no fear.
Back to McConnell. Down low. Here's Toppin. Yes, and it's McConnell with the assist that time.
And he wastes no time coming out of the break.
That's exactly what they want. Get him into the offensive flow right away and then keep it going.
Clark with a screen on McConnell. Rose against McConnell. Here's the three. Rose can't connect.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
Inside. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
That's a great pick and roll. Smith ending up with the hoop.
I think when his coach looks at Andrew Nembhard, he sees lots of potential there, Grant.
Oh, yes, he does, B.A. And for a second-round pick in 2022, he's been a steal. A pure point with size at 6'5", that enables him to play at either guard spot.
McConnell with a steal. And here comes the break. Here's Walker. Good on the bucket. And now it's a 4-point Indiana lead.
Yeah, these teams are playing with incredible energy.
Perhaps the case simply that some kind of motivational speeches at halftime got both of these teams fired up.
Rose against McConnell. The drive by Rose. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss.
I don't know if you can credit the defense for that. It was just a missed opportunity.
McConnell passes to Nembhard. Good D by Clark. For Memphis, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Nembhard, the pass to Toppin. The three. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Jackson with a screen on McConnell. McConnell against Rose. 1:51 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's on T.J. McConnell.
Well, I tell you what, this guy gives you everything he's got when he's out there. And that's what you love about Derrick Rose, how fierce he is as a competitor. Already a very confident player, knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
1:44 left in the third quarter. Here's Toppin. And the Pacers tack on 2 more.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Rose outside. Jackson with a screen on McConnell. Rose against McConnell. Here's Clark. Smith with the rebound. Indiana on offense. They're on a 14-4 run. Basket's good. And it's a 9-point Indiana lead.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
And he's going for the lob. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
Here's Nembhard, defended by Smart. Toppin outside. The three, Smith. Clark grabs the board. Memphis has gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. Walker passes to McConnell. Hey, expanding his range. Good, and it's Walker who picks up the assist. McConnell's gotten his second bucket on the night.
I mean, just so alert with his head on a swivel. Walker able to find the open man.
Rose against McConnell. Clark with a screen on McConnell. Rose, the pass to Clark. The Pacers pull it in. Smith's got 4 rebounds now. And here's Toppin from the arc. They grab their own miss. The shot by Nembhard, no good.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And Indiana looking at who they've got. Halliburton at point with Matherin by his side. Nesmith out there with Pascal Siakam. And it's Turner in at center. There's Jackson with the 3. Siakam pulls down the board.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Halliburton misses.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
I mean, big-time finish from Jackson. He is a force out there.
Halliburton finds Siakam. Siakam the screen. Here's Mathurin. Over to the left wing. Turner for three. Knocks down the long J. And the Pacers lead by 11.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Pass to Nesmith. Turner, a screen on Bain. Three-pointer, Halliburton. Oh, yes, sir! Halliburton from deep.
Tyrese Halliburton, take a bow, young fella. You deserve it. You have been outstanding.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. Jackson, the screen. Goes up from the top of the key. The rebound by Turner.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
And stolen by Williams. Here's Aldama. And that one drops for him.
That's exactly what you work for, a high percentage look.
Siakam, the pass to Turner. Let's go with a three. And Pascal Siakam hits from deep.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three-happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
Picked by Aldama. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam. The Pacers have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Halliburton on the wing. Back to Turner. Turner, a screen on Williams. Outside Mathurin. Clock at 6. Lets the three fly. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
In the pick and roll, Benedict Mathurin poses a bunch of problems. Doing a good job that time reading and reacting to the defense.
Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
And he lost his man with a shifty play inside.
And then just went and hammered it home. Wow.
High-level skills being showcased out there now, fellas. I mean, that was a terrific hoop.
And just so accurate off the pass. I mean, I love whenever Siakam decides to go right up with it like that.
Bain, the pass to Jackson. Driving in, and the dunk by Jackson.
Just a big man playing big. No way to stop it.
Siakam with a screen on Bain. Kicks it out to Siakam. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Halliburton's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Morant looking for an opening. To the middle. It's stolen by Halliburton.
Winning in strong fashion. A relentless effort notches a W for the Pacers.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And what a huge performance it was for Tyrese Halliburton.
Well, you have to marvel at how well he picked apart that defense repeatedly. Found the right guy in the right spot at the right time.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Outside Mathurin. Back to Halliburton. Over Morant. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball. And we have to take another look at that block.
They're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time defense.
50 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here he goes. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Come on, this kid is electric. Morant draws a lot of fouls with the way he plays.
And Morant drops them both. And so it's Halliburton with it. He brings it up for Indiana. Three-pointer Mathurin. And again, it's Indiana with a 3.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there, go get it.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Launches it. He can't get it to go. And so it's the Pacers taking care of business. All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For
Be the team. Doors we see in the conference finals this year, but we can expect to think them to be a threat for years to come.
Kevin, we say they're not going to advance to the conference finals simply because of the lack of experience. Talent is not an issue. We are looking at what is likely the next generation. Carrying the sport forward, and boy, we are excited to see them.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. In at the guard spots, Halliburton and Mathurin. Siakam is out there with Turner, and it's Nesmith in at the small forward spot.
Now Halliburton loves answering a challenge. A three made on one end means it's time for him to come back and answer.
Towns, the pass to Gobert. Good, and the assist goes to Towns.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
And this is why you get the ball into his hands. Let him establish the pace and rhythm of the game.
Mathurin, good.
Boy, a lot of confidence to Mathurin's game. That efficiency has to get better, but he is not shy.
Well, here we are talking about Timberwolves greats. One player standing out to me, and Doris, I know to you. It's Kevin Garnett.
I don't think there is any debate that KG is number one. He is Minnesota's all-time leader in points, assists, rebounds, steals, and blocks. My goodness, what a career.
And it's Halliburton penetrating, uses the glass to finish the layup. Halliburton's got 5 now.
How about the craftiness on the drive by Tyrese Halliburton? This guy's ability to adjust when he puts it on the deck is something else.
McDaniels kicks to Gobert. Driving in. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And here's Edwards from the arc. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Well, in pick and roll action, Anthony Edwards is thinking score first. Good decision right there.
Pass to Nesmith for the 3, and the Pacers another 3.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Back to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Anthony Edwards plays with joy, and you love to see him get his teammates involved. Pretty pass.
Siakam sets a screen for Halliburton. No one near Turner as he lets it go. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one.
Conley with the 3. Here's Edwards. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
Indiana's gone a perfect 4 of 4 from beyond the arc. A lot of their points coming by way of the 3 in the first quarter. Mathurin passes to Turner. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Well, you just love how Miles Turner goes right up with it, right? No hesitation, catch and shoot.
And Doris, you watch the defenses try to corral Benedict Mathurin. He always seems to have an answer, doesn't he?
He does, Kevin. This guy knocks down jumpers in a variety of ways, whether it's off the bounce, catch and shoot situations. His mechanics are clean, he's confident, and boy, he is aggressive.
Minnesota making a switch here. Reed's checked in. Pacers leading by 5. Well, Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
The shot's good from Halliburton.
A remarkable three-point shooter out of the gates in his NBA career, Tyrese Halliburton. Let him hear you.
Here's Conley. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Turner with the screen for Halliburton. And Indiana, another 3.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Siakam finds Halliburton. Siakam left side. Passes it to Turner. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. For 3, Edwards. The pass to Reed. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Just 5 to shoot. Good.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
Pass to Turner. Stolen by Reed. To the paint. Here's Edwards. McDaniels in the post. He's covered by Halliburton. Good on the bucket. McDaniels got his second basket of the night.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Mathurin. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. Tyrese Halliburton has been on. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Pacers.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
On the court right now for the Pacers. In at the guard spots, Halliburton and Mathurin. Turner is out there with Pascal Siakam. And it's Neesmith in at the 3 spot. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, of course, the Pacers have a great history. And star point guard Tyrese Halliburton is eager to embrace it. He said, I want to know all the stories of Pacers players of the past. I want to know more about Ron Artest and everybody who played for this organization. I'm being where my feet are. I love being here in Indy. Kevin?
Oh, I love to hear that. He could be that next Pacers great player. David, thanks. Halliburton on the wing. Releases. Finds himself wide open and drills it. Halliburton's got 16.
Well, the numbers speak for themselves, but what Tyrese Halliburton is showing you, the versatility he has at the offensive end.
Shot left block. Out that one, the Indiana lead has been cut down to just 6 points in the bucket for McDaniels.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Indoors here, we're looking at Jaden McDaniels' stats. He's clearly been stepping up his game.
He has, Kevin. It's always fun to see a young talent develop their skill set, build real confidence, and Jaden's starting to carve out his space in this league.
4 on the clock, and it's Halliburton penetrating.
That's Halliburton's handle, getting by defenders to the spot and then finish with authority.
Now Morris. He has yet to score. It's deflected. And here's the fast break. Siakam leading the way.
So fast to get out in transition. Pascal Siakam dangerous in the open floor.
So the Timberwolves call their first timeout. Kyle Anderson is checked in for the Timberwolves. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Here's Edwards. Oh, and he jams it right over Pascal Siakam. Wow!
Oh, Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
Halliburton for 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. Back to Morris. A baseline J. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. And Siakam throws it down.
An emphatic finish by Mr. Siakam. Yes, sir.
Timberwolves trail by 11. It's Edwards on the wing. And again, Minnesota will turn it over.
And this is like another case of Murphy's Law right now, and it's been their own doing, really, just like we saw there.
So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Jalen Smith, he's checked in for Turner. Toppin comes in for Pascal Siakam. Walker's checked in for Nesmith. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton. On the wing, Walker.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Edwards against Mathurin. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And then Smith with the dunk.
Oh, my goodness. Off his feet in a hurry. You love to see Jalen Smith play with aggression in the paint.
It wasn't the best of season stories for the Indiana Pacers last year, but there are reasons for optimism.
Kevin, they've got a talented young core that appeared to really enjoy playing with one another. It was a selfless group that looked fun to coach, and I believe the franchise headed in the right direction.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game. Minnesota making some changes. Gobert comes in for Naz Reid. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for Edwards. And Indiana with a change here, too. Nembhard's checked in.
And really the defense not organized on that inbounds play. And boy, do they pay the price with the triple.
Here's Gobert. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
That's about vision and timing. Monte Morris, a quality passer.
Here's McConnell. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Boy, that's a backbreaker. Takes it right into the rim and extends their lead.
You want to make sure your opponent knows they have absolutely 0 chance of a comeback, and nice finish by him.
Mike Conley's checked in for Morris. Towns is doubled. Ball's knocked loose, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Conley. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. From past the arc, Rudy Gobert with the rebound. The Timberwolves have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. And Anderson kicks to Conley. Oh, the lob to Gobert. The alley-oop layup. Very well done.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley-oop.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going. We've got 28 seconds left here in the second. Nembhard's shot is good.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Yet another bucket in close. That's how he's earning his points today.
Here's Nembhard. Gobert pulls it in.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Alexander Walker. And so it's Indiana going into the break with a 10-point lead. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
They've got Anderson. He's out there with Towns. Conley out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Alexander Walker into the 2. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Gobert gets the bucket with greater penalties attached to those take fouls scores. How do you think that rule change has panned out?
Well, you saw the players adjust quite quickly to this rule change, frankly. It's opened up the floor, created a better product aesthetically. We want fast pace, show off all that athleticism, a perfect implementation of a rules change.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Edwards has come in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And finished off by Gobert.
We always know this has been a strength of Rudy Gobert, getting the offensive window. Nicely done.
McConnell scanning the floor. Smith with a screen on Edwards. And it's good for 2. Nembhard's got his second bucket of the game to go.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
For Rudy Gobert, he is one of 4 players, Doris, to win Defensive Player of the Year 3 times.
And you think back, Kevin, he was a late first-round pick in 2013, probably has exceeded all expectations. He has obviously cemented himself as one of the all-time defenders in NBA history. Rudy Gobert, throughout his career, has done 2 things. Double-double threat. He's going to rebound it consistently and play great defense. That rim protection is real.
And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession.
That's miscommunication, and we rarely see that happen.
Timberwolves trail by 8. To the wing right side. And slam dunk by Gobert.
How about the defenders have had no answer for Rudy Gobert? He's having his way.
Walker the pass to Smith. Back to Walker. Indiana moving the ball over. Toppin sets a screen for McConnell. Back to Toppin. Baseline jumper off the left rim and out.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
They found their composure on both ends of the floor, and that is what triggered this run.
And Walker kicks to Smith. Pass to McConnell. Here's Nembhard. Edwards defending. Driving the lane. A shot by Nembhard, no good.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
And that's an intentional foul. And the Timberwolves making a change here. McDaniels checked in. Timeout called the Pacers. So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor.
Timeout charge to the Pacers.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Out that one, the Indiana lead has been cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Rudy Gobert.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
And while they still have the lead, boy, was that important to keep it from shrinking.
Here's Gobert. Out to Edwards. The trade. The Pacers pull it in. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. All alone. A nice shot by Nesmith. Nesmith has got his second bucket of the night.
You can see Turner evolving as a passer. He wants to set his teammates up. That's a pretty look.
Out to the right wing. Up top, Gobert. Turner covering. Here's Nesmith. Offensive rebound. Outside for Halliburton. From the arc. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
Well, we know Tyrese Halliburton is first and foremost a shooter. This guy has put in a ton of work.
Back to Conley. Out to the right wing. Gobert down low. He's against Turner. Another miss by Minnesota.
Just strong work defensively there in the low post. You got to be tough down in the paint.
Boy, he really anchors well on the block. Very difficult to back down.
Minnesota calls timeout. Morris is checked in for the Timberwolves. Timberwolves trail by 12. Edwards, a screen on Mathurin. Morris passes to Edwards to stop the run. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Turner's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Siakam, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Siakam's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, this to me is where he can be a force. Siakam, a 3-level scorer in the painted area, very dangerous.
McDaniels dishes to Gobert.
Oh! My goodness. My goodness. A little athleticism, a little extra on it, Mr. Gobert.
Siakam outside. Turner passes to Mathurin. Turner with a screen on Edwards. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Edwards. Here's Anderson. No good on the last second attempt there. And here at the end of the 3rd quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court right now for the Pacers. In at the guard spots, Halliburton and Mathurin. Neesmith is out there with Pascal Siakam. And it's Turner in at the 5. Here's Turner. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. Halliburton's got 6 assists now in the game. Morris against Mathurin. Puts up a deep 3. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 5 rebounds tonight. And a wide open look for Mathurin. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do. This guy, a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive, scoring the ball.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Anderson kicks to Edwards. Trains the 3-pointer.
Well, don't think twice. Ball touches your hands, you let it go, Anthony Edwards.
Here's Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Towns, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Conley now comes in for Monte Morris. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, guys, here's what Chris Finch went over with his guys during the break. His emphasis was for more effort on the defensive end. He said we have to do a better job of communicating and helping each other out. They're getting too many easy looks. Let's make it hard on them. Kevin, they're going to have to if they're going to slow down the hot shooting of their opponent.
Thank you, David. Halliburton passes to Turner. Back to Halliburton. And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Siakam finds Turner. Here's Neesmith. No good on the triple. Timberwolves trail by 11. Conley surveying the D. Buries the long-range jumper.
Well, you've got to be able to contest. This is a career 37% three-point shooter. You better get out there on Mike Conley.
And it's Halliburton missing.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Conley left side. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
They trust Mike Conley, and yet again, this guy delivers.
Siakam sets a screen for Mathurin. An easy 2 points on the layup. Matherin's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And you can feel the excitement in the building. Both of these teams pouring it on.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
That's an important shot right there, guys. I mean, he's produced from deep all game long.
Yeah, he's done more work outside the arc than inside, and that's not going to change now. They'll ride his long-range game all the way to the end of this one.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
Here's Conley, and the layup's good off the glass.
Well, Mike Conley, slight of frame, but the intention is there and finishes with contact.
Halliburton kicks to Turner. Outside Matherin. Minnesota with the rebound. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
It's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Rudy Gobert, who's checked in for the Timberwolves. Out there, one of the Indiana leaders been kept out at just 2 points with the bucket from Mike Conley.
There's a level of intention and leadership right now. Mike Conley understanding my team needs me to score.
Siakam, a screen on it. Passes it to Siakam. 6 to shoot. Outside for Halliburton. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
So it's Minnesota now, trailing by 2. Conley dishes to Edwards. Outside Conley. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Now, here's Neesmith. Covered by Conley. Floats one.
There is a reason his nickname is the Stifle Tower. Send it back, Rudy.
.26 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Halliburton passes to Turner. Yes!
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Minnesota calls timeout. They're down by 4. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
No time to waste here. Quick bucket and a foul.
Everybody has got to be in the exact perfect position defensively, and execution has got to be on point.
It's good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Well, Mike Conley's a veteran. What confidence, what clutch play. Nicely done.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And he commits the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
And we know how dangerous Halliburton is from the stripe. Not a guy you want to foul.
Minnesota calls timeout. They're trailing by 3. 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a three-pointer or score quickly and take the foul. We know this about Anthony Edwards. He is fearless in these moments. That's a big-time clutch delivery.
And that one misses. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Tyrese Halliburton has played with a poise beyond his years. He's got another chance here to continue to build on that.
Yeah, how about the nerves there? Those free throws put them in a very good position. 3 points clear.
So a close game sees Indiana take this one. This win, such a tremendous...
Coming up, live coverage of this Tuesday night NBA game here on 2K Sports. Brian. Grant a look into the future of the NBA tonight. These are two of the brightest young teams in the league.
You know, when it's all said and done, BA, these are squads that I expect to eventually play for titles. I mean, the talent is there. And, of course, it's all about gaining experience and gelling as a team.
And the starting lineup for the Grizzlies. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Jaren Jackson out there with Santi Aldama. And it's Williams in at the 3, the small forward.
This man was under-recruited in college. Can you believe that? And Morant, he still plays like he's trying to prove something.
Good on the shot.
Nice way to start the game. That's where you'd like to get your shots from.
And here's Memphis. Jackson with a screen on McDaniels. It's blocked by Gobert.
Yeah, the long arms, it's difficult to protect your shot from Gobert's reach.
Conley against Bane. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Aldama.
And shows hustle and plays hard on defense. Wow. Towns sure knows how to keep his coaches happy.
Well, Grant, some think of Gobert as just a defensive specialist, but he's proven to be more than that.
Yeah, BA, I like how Rudy uses his height to his advantage inside. Focuses on taking high-percentage shots that come to him naturally.
The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Here's McDaniels. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Here's Morant with the drive. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
That first step of Ja, he's one of the few guys that's not only quick, but fast. And this man is lightning fast.
Inside. McDaniels, that's good.
You'd love to get the ball this close in every trip where you can almost just not miss.
Morant against McDaniels. Now Morant to the paint.
Nice contest, a high level of energy. That's how you play defense.
Conley on the attack, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Conley's got his second basket of the game.
And Conley loves to get into the lane, using his quickness and athleticism to perfection right there.
Gobert against Jackson, driving to the basket, and the dunk by Jackson.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
Whoa! Nice!
What a huge jam!
Gracious.
Big time right there.
Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards. Wow.
Outside Morant. And he's going for the oop here. Jackson can't get it to go.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
And it's Towns with the power finish.
Yes, strong flush from Towns. I like whenever he plays with an edge inside.
Well, Richard, since 2011, the Grizzlies have been very committed.
Oh, yes! Whoa.
Throw it down!
Oh!
Oh, wow. Okay, Ja turning it loose. Someone throw that man some water.
And it's Conley with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And the ball out of play. The Grizzlies will have it. Memphis trailing here. Williams, a screen on McDaniels. Morant into the lane. Sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
What a smooth move by Morant off the pick and roll, getting himself some elbow room to take a shot.
Conley passes to Gobert. Outside McDaniels. Picked by Gobert. Fires top of the key. It's rebounded by Memphis. Here's Williams. Good, and the setup by Morant.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
The Timberwolves have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Towns on a screen. Conley passes to Towns. Plenty of room that knocked down that one.
Yeah, we've seen Conley do this forever, running the point with precision.
From deep, Morant gets the 3 to fall. Morant's got 11 points.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Down low, Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Can you say terrific athlete? Edwards just enjoys getting deep positioning and rising up for the slam.
Morant against McDaniels. Williams on the wing. Outside Morant. 6 on the shot clock. McDaniels with some nice D.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Memphis Grizzlies. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. We're coming right back. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Memphis.
They've started the game the right way, penetrating the defense and attacking the rim. They're just not settling.
And what's more, they're getting their feet wet down there in the paint early on. Not shying away at all, taking it inside. What a great way to start.
Edwards at the 2 with McDaniels at the 3. Inside, we got Towns and Gobert. And it's Morris in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And it's powered home by Towns.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Yep, that one's good.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
Jackson with a screen on Morris. And it's Rose penetrating. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Smart play from Rose. Getting up close to the basket for a high percentage look.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Brian, there's a youthful exuberance in the Grizzlies locker room that some say more resembles a college team. Jaren Jackson Jr. said, quote, everybody listens to the same music, does the same things, watches the same stuff. We all vibe together and we like hanging around each other, and it translates. Brian?
Oh, you like that connection. Allie, thank you. Gobert finds McDaniels. Gobert with a screen on Williams. Gobert passes to Morris. Over Rose. Morris can't hit. Memphis leading. To the inside. Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
We talk about Jackson's elite shooting for a big, but this is the other thing that he can do when his mindset is to attack.
And Gobert with the stuff.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. Here's McDaniels. The quick look, no good that time. Richard, when you were playing, what was your favorite offensive set to run?
Oh, back in the day, they used to call it drop 3, where they would just bring the ball up to the side, let me catch it on the right block, and let me play one-on-one. That's what it used to be. Now, maybe it was the back cut.
Some changes for Minnesota. Reed's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Anderson comes in for Towns. And it's Alexander Walker in for McDaniels. To the middle. Oh, plenty of contact. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
And even with the coach's challenge in place,
Previous play is under review.
Even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he still heaved.
No good on the free throw. And he sinks the second. Even though the Timberwolves made the playoffs in 2023, Grant, they had their share of trials.
Yeah, B.A., they had to integrate new players. I mean, Cat missed 51 games due to a calf strain. There was that incident with Gobert and Kyle Anderson. And, of course, Jaden McDaniels fracturing his hand. Good heads-up basketball. Season opening and capitalizes.
Rose against Morris. Rose, the pass to Aldama. Out to Rose. Fires from deep. There's Jackson with the three. The shot is good, and the assist by Rose. Rose has got his third assist of the night. Pass to Alexander Walker. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Mike Conley's checked in for the Timberwolves. But you really can't say enough about what Jaren Jackson Jr. has done since entering the league, RJ.
Yeah, B.A., not only is he a walking bucket, but opposing offenses have to account for how good he is on the defensive end. That's why he was Defensive Player of the Year.
For three, Conley. Edwards finds Conley. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
The son of an NBA vet, Jaren is used to contact.
And the first one at the line is good. And in last year's playoffs, Memphis falling to the Lakers in 6, RJ.
Yeah, it was a bit of a disappointing season for the Grizzlies. They were the 2 seed, but injuries to Brandon Clark, injuries to Steven Adams, that just put them in a position that was not there for a postseason run.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Towns is checked in. It's stolen. Aldama with it. Guarded now by Anderson. Here's Jackson. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Yeah, big night for Jackson so far. Scoring with enthusiasm on that offensive end.
Anderson with a screen on Rose. Takes a 3. Grizzlies with the rebound.
Yeah, that's a shame because I'm not sure the defense will let him get a shot that good again very soon.
He gets it in there. Towns has got 8 points.
Look at Towns asserting himself inside. He knows he can muscle his way to a shot anytime.
Pass to Rose. 29 seconds left in the half. Shot clock at 5. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Good.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
For a big, Towns is an effective free throw shooter. You really can't give him too many looks from the line.
And that one falls for Towns. It's both from the stripe.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him. Clark
with the screen. Now here's Smart. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Grizzlies out in front. They lead by 4. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Boy, how about Jaren Jackson? An impressive effort here today.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
The question now is, will the defense keep letting him punish them inside? Or did Coach have some new ideas for them?
On the court for the Grizzlies. Morant and Smart in the backcourt. Jackson out there with Luke Kennard. And it's Clark in at the 5 down low.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Here's McDaniels. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got his 4th assist with that last one. And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. They lead by 4. Just 5 to shoot. Kicks it out to Clark. Lets a floater go. And there it is for him. Clark's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And you see the unselfishness from Morant, wanting to share that ball with any open teammate.
And Richard, Ja Morant, one of those guys that seems to always be working hard on his game. So much fun to watch.
Yeah, he looks to improve every single year and still believes he can get even better than he is now. You gotta love that type of mindset.
Down low. Here's Clark. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Sharing the rock. Part of what makes Ja Morant such a fantastic player is his ability to pass.
Pass to McDaniels. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Morant with it. 11 points in the game. Oh, and Towns with the block.
The wingspan of Towns in action, allowing him to get on the ball.
For 3, Conley knocks down the triple. Conley's got 7.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's Morant. And there's the drive. And then Morant with the dunk.
This is what you pay to see. Morant doing what he does, exploding right to the rim off the drive. Wow.
Here's McDaniels. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
To the paint. Here's Clark. And he gets that one. Give him 8.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
Conley passes to Towns. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
Just enough resistance to force them as barely. That's one he'll generally make.
And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Gobert's checked in. Memphis calls timeout. Richard, if you think about Smart, he's such a dependable player at both ends of the floor.
Especially on the defensive end, he is a lockdown guy. When he won Defensive Player of the Year in 22, he was the first guard to do it in 26 years since Gary Payton. That tells you the type of impact he can have.
Some changes for Minnesota. Anderson's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Edwards comes in for Alexander Walker. And it's Morris in for Conley. Timberwolves on D. They trail by 3. Outside Morant. Shot clock at 6. Ja steps on the gas. Kicks it out to Clark. Jackson outside. With 1 on the clock. And the dunk by Jackson.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. McDaniels inside. Defended by Kennard. The shot's good. There's a minute 12 left in the third. Here's Morant. He's got 13. Morant with the close range bucket.
What I love about Morant is that he understands his strengths on offense, which is why he is so efficient.
Here's McDaniels. Anderson for 3. Drops in the 3. Anderson's got his second basket on the night.
See, he had time to line it up, and you know what? He's capable.
Morant against McDaniels. The drive by Morant. Oh, athletic move from Morant.
It's just so much fun to watch Ja fly. The way this man can take off is so impressive.
Here's McDaniels. And he gets it to go. He's 8 of 11 now.
And man, is he in a zone right now. Seems like he can't miss.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Inside. Stolen by Anderson. And here's Edwards outside. The rebound by Jackson. Morant surveying the floor. Oh, Morant attacking the D head on.
Any trip that ends with Morant going to the hoop, it's great for his team.
Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Memphis. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We'll be right back with you shortly. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
There wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. Edwards at the 2 with McDaniels at the 3. Kyle Anderson is out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Morris in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Jackson gets the bucket.
Showing he can make this shot. Give Jackson Jr. room to take the triple. Oh, and he will.
And Minnesota calls time here. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Towns, he's checked in for Anderson. And Mike Conley is subbed in for Morris. And Memphis also making a switch. Smart's checked in. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. He was very upbeat and positive, saying to his guys, let's go. I want you guys to up the pace. Look to push the ball up the floor whenever you can. They cannot stop us in transition. Let's see how the team responds. Guys?
And Allie, thanks. Pass to Aldama on the wing. Bain. There's the 3. He drops it from range. Bain's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And he's shooting it at an efficient clip, but he needs to keep looking to score. It's what his team relies on him to do.
Back to Towns. Outside McDaniels. Gobert passes to Towns. Outside Conley. Puts up a 3. Can't hit that one.
Good job by the D to stay with him and make that a tough 3.
And Jaden McDaniels picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for the Grizzlies. They lead by 8. Biggest lead of the game. Smart against McDaniels. Now here's Smart. The D's right on him. Nice move. 3-pointer. And Smart nails the triple.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
Gobert finds Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Bane. And here's Edwards outside. They get the rebound. And the basket by Gobert.
Those are some hustle points. Really bonus points when you put in a miss.
McDaniels against Smart. Kicks it out to Jackson. That's good. And it's Smart with the assist. Jackson's got 19 points.
Beyond the arc, Jackson Jr. can cause trouble even down in the corner.
Towns gets the bucket.
Guy's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Bane against Conley. Pass to Jackson, to the inside. Here's Aldama. Kicks it out to Jackson. Smart for three. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. And here's Edwards outside. Gets the trifecta. Edwards got 5 points now in the quarter.
Shortest but toughest triple on the floor. Edwards making it happen.
Timeout called. Memphis. They're on top by 7. 1:51 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Reed's checked in for the Timberwolves. Morant, he's checked in for Memphis. .151 left in the final quarter. Smart with the ball. Now guarded by McDaniels. Picked by Aldama. Edwards against Morant. Shot clock at 5. He takes it in and slammed it home, and a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It's going to be on Nas Reed.
A great score. Morant showing his poise on that shot.
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for Memphis?
Oh, they've been punishing the inside defense consistently in this one. It's been a very productive area of the floor for them.
And you have to talk about the passing, too. I mean, the ball has been zipping around on the offense, and they've kept the extra pass mentality the whole way.
Right side Bane, up and over Conley, and that one hits the back iron. The Timberwolves trail. Here's McDaniels. Here's an 8-footer, and that one goes. Now 10 for 13 on the night.
Yeah, just continuing to unlock his game. If Edwards adds the playmaking component, watch out.
Morant against McDaniels. Aldama outside from deep. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. And the Grizzlies lead by 9.
Impressive offensive versatility for big. He can show you a variety of looks.
And here's Memphis now. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Kicks it out to Bane. Jackson with a screen on Edwards. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
He's become a dependable scorer. This man, Jaren Jackson Jr., will look. He's averaged double digits over the course of his early career.
Taking 2 shots.
That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that'll push the lead to double digits.
Would have been nice to drain them all, but he did enough to put this one in the bag.
Pass to Edwards. Conley looking for an opening. Edwards, the pass to McDaniels. And another 3 for Minnesota. 15 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Morant. And he drives in. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger.
Timeout, timeout.
This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
And here's Edwards outside. And Morant clears the board.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And And so the Grizzlies take the win. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sport. And break on paper. This one. Like a real mismatch. These teams have very different expectations.
And in any matchup like this, the early stages are important. The team coming in as a big underdog has to keep it close, otherwise things can go south.
Now look at Memphis' starting group. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. Santi Aldama is out there with Jackson.
As creative as they come, John Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Got a piece of it. And now Williams running the floor all by himself. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Indiana Pacers. And Halliburton slams it in.
On the drive, Halliburton keeps his options open. If the defense doesn't commit, he just takes it to the rim.
Here's Morant, and it's Memphis with another.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Halliburton, that's good.
When he wants to, Halliburton can get to the hoop. Well, he is tough to slow down.
Here's Morant. Banked in off the glass. Morant's got 6. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
And there's the whistle, the illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
No question, the Grizzlies have put together, Smitty, a team that can potentially go deep.
Kevin, a serious postseason run is what this team was built for. They let their young talents develop, and they did a good job of putting strong pieces around them.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Right out of the gates, they've been in attack mode, and I think that's by design because it has been relentless.
And guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
Morant with a wide open look, and the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
Here's Halliburton. Pass to Siakam. Outside Turner. Indiana moving it around. Mathurin for 3. That falls. Nice speed that time from Turner.
Sweet pass from Turner. He's really been working on his ability to pass the ball.
Morant scanning the floor. Misses from short range.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
Halliburton passes to Turner. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Love seeing this. Turner just rising and firing with no hesitation. Have to respect the confidence he's playing with.
Inside, Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson. Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one.
And the pass to Nesmith. Siakam, screen on Morant. Nesmith can't get it to go. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. This one for three. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Smooth shot from Ja Morant. Coach has to love that confident play.
Mathurin passes to Halliburton. And Halliburton slams it in.
Dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
Morant kicks to Bain. And again, it's Memphis with the three.
Beautiful mechanics from Desmond Bain. Doesn't need much time to get his shot off.
Turner with a screen for Mathurin. Turner. Great positioning on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Morant outside. He's looking for Williams and finds him. Out to Morant. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It goes on Aaron Nesmith.
I like when Ja forces the issue, especially in close where he's fearless.
Both free throws good from Morant. Indiana's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Siakam, screen on Bain. And it's Halliburton missing.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Pacers trail by 5. And Halliburton slams it in.
What a slam by Halliburton. Using that agility to make a statement.
Morant with it. He's got 15. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. The Grizzlies have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game.
And they shot their free throws at a measly 73% clip over the course of last season.
One of the most exciting players in the league, Ja Morant. He's so explosive, plays the game with a joy, and he's a fan favorite.
Ja Morant has been leading the charge. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. Guys, what's your take on the Grizzlies so far?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
In at the guard spots, Halliburton and Mathurin. Siakam is out there with Nesmith. And it's Turner in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers. Turner with a screen for Mathurin. A three-pointer, no good. And the Grizzlies leading by 6. Rose scanning the floor. Puts up a 3. The rebound by Turner. And for the Pacers, they're shooting fantastically in this game, 62% from the floor. Mathurin finds Halliburton. Passes to Turner. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. Halliburton's got 3 assists now in this one. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. You know, Greg, one thing you got to admire about Miles Turner is how sensational a shot blocker he is. Every year among the leaders in the NBA.
And Kevin, such a dependable defensive anchor. Someone that just reads shooters well, knows when to go after the block.
Outside, Bain. Shot clock at 5. With some arc. Does not find the basket. His second miss. He's now 1 for 3. Turner with the screen on Rose. And the foul on Rose. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. And stolen by Williams.
Good eyes by the defense. Clearly, that's not where he wanted the pass to go, and he's frustrated. Some coaches might not like taking the three on the fast break, but he had the open look and buried it.
Turner with the screen for Mathurin. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Outside Rose. Down low. And there's Bain. That's good on the assist by Rose. Bain's got the lead back up to 7 now for the Grizzlies. Siakam, a screen on Williams. Mathurin passes to Siakam. Indiana moving the ball around. Siakam, a screen on Rose. Back to Siakam. Grizzlies with the rebound. When it comes to the essential components of a winning team, GA, how much importance do you place on veteran leadership?
Kevin, I think it's important. You want a few guys in the locker room who've seen it all. Players who can keep the ship steady if the team kind of goes awry or has a tough stretch.
So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. McConnell finds Toppin. Back to McConnell. Toppin sets a screen for McConnell. Here's the 3. They get it back. A second chance effort. And the layup is good.
Hustle points count just like any others. That's a great play.
And the Grizzlies leading by 5. From deep, Rose. And again, Memphis no good.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, thank you, Kevin. Desmond Bain went to a small high school. He says, I was the biggest guy every game I played, so I was just getting to the rim. I didn't know how good of a shooter I was until I got to college. Now in the NBA, where does he rank himself? He says, other than Steph Curry, you're going to have to show me someone better. Kevin?
Oh, David, I love the confidence. Thanks so much.
Tremendous vision D. Rose has. Always finding ways to make an impact.
Here's Nembhard. Smith the pass to Nembhard. Smith with a screen on Bain. Nice move. Shot is good, and the Memphis leads cut down to 3 on the bucket from Smith.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Bain looking around. The 3. Missed it, shooting 50% at 3 for 6. For Indiana, they've gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, GA. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Jaren Jackson. Jackson comes in for Santi Aldama. Luke Kennard, he's checked in for Williams. And Smart subbed in for Bain. Kennard with a screen on McConnell. Excellent defense there from Smith. Rose with the block.
What defensive awareness from Derrick Rose. Had the shot well anticipated.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins' 5. Morant in the backcourt with Smart to his side. Luke Kennard out there with Jackson, and it's Clark in at the 5 down low. And Walker kicks to Toppin. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And converted more than 4 out of every 5 free throw attempts last year, so just solid at the line.
And he's good on the second. Here's Morant. 16 points for him. Out left to the wing. Outside Jackson. Pass to Morant. He takes it in, and Morant throws it down.
The quickness of Ja Morant is what makes his drives deadly. Where did he go?
Smith outside. And it's slammed in by Smith.
I'll tell you, at his size, once he gets it in there, it's over.
Clark, a screen on McConnell. Here's Morant. And another basket for Memphis.
Using the mid-range, Ja Morant consistent from there.
Here's Nembhard, guarded by Smart. Nembhard's shot is good. Nembhard's got his second bucket tonight.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
Clark sets a screen for Morant. Lobbed up there for Clark. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Love the execution. Ja Morant is big time at breaking down the defense in these sets.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
This is his second trip to the free throw line. Memphis leading. Morant outside. Kennard setting the pick for Morant. Just 5 on the clock. Kennard, the pass to Morant. Good on the triple. Morant's got 7 points for the quarter.
It's been the Ja Morant show all night. What a competitor.
Screen by Smith. To the inside. Stolen by Smart. And now the Grizzlies, fast break. It's Morant in the corner. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
So timeout called here, the first for Indiana. So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor.
The Pacers Breaker Dance Crew.
And the Grizzlies with possession here. 4-point game. Clark kicks to Morant. 5 on the clock. And then Clark slams it in.
Wow, one of the easiest assists of Morant's career. Good thing he keeps his head on his swivel. Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. On the wing, Jackson. Kennard for 3. Kicks it to Morant. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant.
You have to respect Ja's burst on the drive. So dangerous with the ball in his hands.
And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight. That one is off.
Ja Morant, 2 shots.
And he sinks the second. There's 1:47 left in the 3rd. Siakam sets a screen for Halliburton. Siakam finds Mathurin. Back to Siakam. Siakam sets a screen for Mathurin. Siakam's shot is off. The Grizzlies have gone as spotless. 6 of 6 from the field since taking the court here in the second half. And stolen by Siakam. Morant with the steal. And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. Siakam against Morant. Back to Jackson. Some nice passing there by Memphis. 5 to shoot. Kennard against Halliburton. And it's Luke Kennard with the 3. Kennard's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Halliburton for 3. Turner passes to Nesmith. And the Pacers can't get it to go. And Clark has got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
What it was, they are getting better shots, which has gotten them into a rhythm, and they're knocking down everything.
Pass to Kennard. Jackson up top. Back to Kennard. From deep three-point land, the long distance 3 is buried. And it's a 12-point Grizzly lead.
The range of Luke Kennard on display. This guy is a lights-out shooter.
And Turner kicks to Siakam. They need this. Not going to go that time.
Trying to get his man back for the last 3. It helps to not make this personal.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. In at the guard spots, Halliburton and Mathurin. Miles Turner out there with Pascal Siakam. And it's Nesmith in at the 3 spot. So that's the group out there for Indiana.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both teams trying to close out strong. These are the fireworks that fans came to see.
Morant outside. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
I love the competitive fire Ja Morant plays with, coming right back with his own 3.
Siakam sets a screen for Halliburton. That one's good, and the Grizzly lead is cut to just 9 on the basket from Siakam.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Mathurin finds Halliburton. Siakam outside. Siakam a screen on Bain. And finished off by Siakam.
How about those handles? Siakam finding ways to get the better of the defense.
And the Grizzlies leading by 7. Morant right side. It's stolen. Here's Nesmith. Halliburton for 3. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. That's on Jaren Jackson.
And back in college, Halliburton was impressive, but he doesn't seem content to rest on past achievements. He's always trying to take his game to new heights.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Timeout called the Grizzlies. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Coach Taylor Jenkins talked to his team during the break. While the team is up, Coach doesn't want his team to let up. He told the team to finish this game. Do not think this will be easy. We've seen comebacks before. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Morant against Halliburton. And again, unable to change momentum here. Pacers trail by 4. Beyond the arc. And it's Mathurin missing. The Grizzlies have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the 3rd quarter. Williams dishes to Morant. driving to the basket. And Morant throws it down.
Off the dribble, Morant is so dynamic, even his teammates look a little stunned.
Turner with a screen for Halliburton. And Siakam has it in the corner. Neesmith, the pass to Turner. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Easy to understand why they go to Turner here. They trust in his ability to come through.
Now here's Morant. And they double up Morant. There's Jackson with the 3. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Turner with a screen for Halliburton. Out to Turner. Outside Mathurin. Turner with a screen on Williams. Clock at 6. Mathurin passes to Siakam. Fires the 3. And it's Mathurin missing. And Morant's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Outside Jackson. And there's the pass to Bing. Back to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Tough to miss that man. Desmond Bane read the defense perfectly.
Now, here's Neesmith. Guarded by Morant. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Siakam, a screen on Bane. Offensive rebound on the wing, Mathurin. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Improving as a passer, Siakam showing a willingness to get it to open teammates.
And here's Morant. Pulls up, high post. It's rebounded by Indiana.
Missed opportunity, wide open for mid-range. He would love to get that one back.
Huge finish from Halliburton. From the moment he entered the league, Tyrese has been clutch.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. They're up by 4. 23 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Rose, he's checked in for the Grizzlies.
Make some noise.
Guys, they're holding on to the slimmest of leads.
Yeah, and you can't afford to let that thing get any slimmer.
Second team foul.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5.
We know he can pass it. He's a tough defender, and Desmond Bane can shoot it from all over, adding a little cushion to their advantage. Nice work at the line.
Siakam sets a screen for Mathurin. Good! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3. There's 14 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
Desmond Bane looks very comfortable in this situation. He is an excellent free throw shooter. And that's a wrap. Those free throws being the nail in the coffin.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. They're behind by 5. We've got 13 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. What do you think, guys?
Looking for a quick shot, trying to extend the game.
And on the defensive end, they'll have to foul whomever gets the ball. No time left to be picky.
Siakam for 3. No good there. So it's Memphis picking up the win. This was a hard-fought. Well, thank you for that, David. And that about wraps it up for Steve.
a little more of lately.
And you know this league is a copycat league, and right now the trend is about teams looking for size and skill. Big guys who can pretty much do everything. That's the thing about the NBA. It's always adapting and always evolving.
And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. Edwards at the 2 with McDaniels at the 3. Inside, we got Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point. Now here's Conley. Here's the pick. Pass to Edwards from the arc. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist.
Didn't take Edwards long to get those 3 points back. Right back at you.
Siakam with a screen on McDaniels. Three-pointer, Halliburton. Back to Siakam. And that one, good. Siakam's got 5 now.
Oh, an aggressive move there by Siakam, using the length to finish inside.
Here's Towns, up and in on the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Siakam. He's got 5. Here's Halliburton on the take, and he buries his first look.
Great speed displayed that time by Tyrese Halliburton. Went right to the rack when he saw the gap in the defense.
After falling in the first round of the 2023 playoffs, Clark, the Timberwolves still have some work to do.
Yep, they were hoping the Rudy Gobert trade, BA, would elevate them higher. But this is a team that still needs to grow and develop more. I think their front office is going to stay aggressive in tweaking the roster.
Now here's Edwards. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
You can see how Edwards has really developed and worked on his handle. It's become a strength of his game.
Turner, a screen on McDaniels. Pass to Turner. And here's Matherin. Turner with it. Crafty move. And then Turner with the dunk.
Good work by Matherin getting rid of the ball. When somebody has a better shot, you got to throw it his way.
Towns on a screen. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. They'll pin that one on Pascal Siakam. And that one falls for Towns. And Clark, when Karl Anthony Towns is on the floor, he's one of the best big men in the NBA.
Well, you said it, the key words there, on the floor. I'm sure Cat is frustrated by the injuries he's had over the years, and he's doing everything in his power to stay as healthy as possible.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Reed's checked in.
Halliburton showing you a lot of confidence in his three-point stroke. That's something he's worked on.
Sinks the tray.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
You know, Clark, what you marvel about with Halliburton, the accuracy from both the field and the line.
Well, there are very few guys that are part of the 50, 40, 90 club, and every year he's flirting with that. And when he doesn't have the shot that he wants, what I like is that he just simply makes the right basketball pass.
Now here's Conley. And another 3 from Minnesota.
Well, Conley can be a volume scorer from the arc. The defense can't let him just have those opportunities.
Halliburton looking over the floor. Siakam, the pass to Nesmith. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Siakam. Nesmith's got 5 now.
Once he saw the smaller defender guarding him, he took it right to the rack.
Edwards for 3. Matherin with a rebound. And here's Matherin. He'll bring it up for Indiana. 4-point game. And here's Siakam for 3. Minnesota's gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. Oh, my goodness!
Disrespectful.
Boom! He jams it straight down.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Here's Nesmith. He's got 5. A good look from Turner. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
Edwards. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
What a move by McDaniel, showing the defense how nimble he is when he wants to be.
Towns against Halliburton. And here's Siakam for three. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Pass to Reed. Conley against Mathurin. Back to Reed. Now Conley. Towns, left side. Just 5 on the clock. Fade away. The shot by Conley, no good. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Timberwolves.
Yeah, communication breakdown. Two guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
And here's Edwards outside. The shot won't fall. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through one. The Pacers out in front. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
Man, they're just having their way, bullying the other team in the painted area, imposing their will down there whenever they want.
Halliburton at point with Mathurin by his side. Pascal Siakam out there with Miles Turner. And it's Nesmith in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 for the Pacers.
Well, the defense trying to throw Edwards off with some contact, but he smartly stays focused on his shot.
Three-pointer Mathurin. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Halliburton's got his 4th assist in this one. Mathurin against Conley. Reed, a screen on Mathurin. Conley passes to Reed. Offline with a 3.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Halliburton on the wing. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Back to Turner. Second chance effort. And the layup is good. Turner's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Boy, how about the determination of Turner? I mean, he's a wrecking ball on the glass on both ends of the floor. Just doesn't give up on plays.
Now here's Conley. Pass to McDaniels. This one for 3. Pure from 3-point range. McDaniels got 5 now.
Defensively, gotta close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Nesmith passes to Siakam. Count it. Good. And today's team's all looking to space the floor with shooters, Clark. Thinking back, you ever wonder why it took so long to catch on?
I hadn't thought about it in that context, BA, but I think part of it is you got to have a lot of shooters to take advantage of it first and foremost. And now, again, with the likes of Steph Curry and Klay Thompson and Damian Lillard and so many other outstanding perimeter shooters, more and more of those guys are coming into the league and following their example.
Yep, count it. Now just a 5-point Pacer lead.
He can score from anywhere, whether it's pulling up or driving the lane. McDaniels is up to the task.
Three-pointer Mathurin. He can't get that one to fall. Minnesota has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Edwards finds Conley, and now we've got an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
So Indiana ends up going with a new group. The Timberwolves also with a sub. Morris is checked in. Here's Nembhard. Nails it from 3. Nembhard's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
And the shot goes down.
You've got to be aware of him at all times. He's a bully on the backboards.
Outside Walker. Pass to McConnell. Smith with a screen on Edwards. Here's Nembhard. And again, it's Indiana with a three.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
McDaniels passes to Edwards. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. To the paint. Here's Anderson. And finished off by Anderson.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
McConnell from outside. Reed with the rebound. The Timberwolves trail. Morris passes to Anderson. Walker pulls down the board. Stolen by Anderson. The kick out to Edwards. And Minnesota calls time here.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of the timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
Some changes for Minnesota. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Reed. Towns comes in for McDaniels. And it's Alexander Walker in for Anthony Edwards. Now here's Gobert. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. Walker for three. Rebound Minnesota. We've got 33 seconds left in the second period. Launches a three. The shot by Alexander Walker, no good. The Pacers have gotten 6 of 10 shots to drop in the second. Nice work. McConnell outside. Toppin finds McConnell. Fires in the triple. McConnell's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Anderson passes to Morris. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Here's Nembhard. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And the first half now in the books. It's the Pacers leading by 8. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Man, what can you say? Pascal Siakam, an impressive effort here today.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
On the court for the Timberwolves, we've got Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Rudy Gobert is out there with Kyle Anderson. Then it's Monte Morris, and it's Towns in at the small forward position. Fast break, Minnesota. Morris with it, and it's McConnell picking him up. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Alexander Walker's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Indiana leading. Here's Nembhard. He has 6. Connects from downtown.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
That shot wide open. Alexander Walker's got 6 in the quarter.
Not a bunch of energy from the defense, which is why he was free to knock that down.
And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Alexander Walker. Second shot opportunity. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. Indiana's gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Nembhard, good. And it's a 9-point Pacer lead.
Great idea to pull up and take the transition 3 there. The D was in position to block his path to the hoop if he took it inside.
With the 10-footer, Towns finds Gobert. Gobert hammers it home.
Stay clear of Gobert on the dunk now. The force he goes to the rim with is mighty.
Pick by Smith. There's the triple. The shot by Nembhard, no good. And so Gobert will bring it up for the T-Wolves. Well, Clark, no question which end of the floor Rudy Gobert makes his biggest impact.
Yeah, he's a demoralizing defender. I mean, his height and reach give him some significant advantages, but it's more than that. You don't win multiple Defensive Player of the Year awards just because you're tall and long. You got to have some toughness, you got to have some anticipation and timing, and the willingness to get down and dirty.
Here's Towns, following the bucket by the Pacers, and rejected.
Yeah, using his long wingspan, Walker could become a serious defensive menace.
Woo! His energy is unmatched. And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Here's Alexander Walker. He's got 6.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the third quarter of the game. He buries it from 3. Towns has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Not much you can do to stop his J when Towns gets into the rhythm.
Smith passes to McConnell. Smith with a screen on Morris. Here's Toppin. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Morris can't hit. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Gobert no good. Here's Nesmith. And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it.
Hurts to see that kind of mistake. Coach is going to be on him about that one.
And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Some changes for Minnesota. Reed's checked in for Anderson. McDaniels comes in for Towns. And Mike Conley is subbed in for Morris. Here's Alexander Walker. Oh, and he nails it from the high post. Alexander Walker's got 8 points here in the quarter.
A very high percentage look when the D is nowhere to be seen.
Pass to Turner. On the wing, Matherin. Back to Halliburton. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. McDaniels passes to Reed. Here's Conley. Picked by Gobert. From behind the arc. Kept alive. The kick out to Conley. Back to Gobert. Playing to his strength. Gobert inside.
This is what the team relies on Gobert for, clearing the glass and finishing the play.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Turner, a screen on McDaniels. Here's Nesmith going inside. Lays it up and banks it in. Nesmith's got 10 points.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Here's McDaniels. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got assist number 8 now on the night. Siakam with a screen on McDaniels. Three-pointer Matherin. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And offensively, a great show. And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. Well, the Pacers' shooting has been incredible, 72%. Halliburton at point with Matherin by his side. Pascal Siakam out there with Nesmith. And it's Turner in at the 5 spot. So that's the group out there for Indiana.
Halliburton, so versatile and skilled. This guy finds ways to keep the defense off balance pretty consistent.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Down low. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative and make something happen.
Here's Nesmith. And the 3 off target. It's Edwards on the wing. To the middle. It counts! And the foul! It's going to be on Tyrese Halliburton.
Well, McDaniels wasn't going to be denied there, getting the bucket, and has a chance for one more.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Their offensive game plan has been simple. Look to shoot it often from outside the arc. And the results have been outstanding.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Turner, a screen on Edwards. Mathurin finds Turner. Right wing. Mathurin with the ball. 6 to shoot. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
A tremendous score from the two-guard spot. Mathurin is a little like Jason Richardson, former Warriors great. Perhaps Mathurin can have that same type of career, maybe exceed it.
Both free throws good from Mathurin. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Towns for 3. Rebounded by Halliburton. Indiana leading. Pass to Turner. Left side Mathurin. Indiana calls timeout, and able to impact the game at both ends is Miles Turner, Clark.
You know, I like the fact that he's dangerous on offense, but more importantly, he's led the league multiple seasons in block shots. And he does not take time off at the defensive end of the floor.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. Confidence is what he's asking for right now. He said, quote, when it's close, we have to keep believing in ourselves. And if we don't think we can pull it out, we've already lost. So some strong words from Coach in the huddle. Back to you, Brian.
Allie, thank you. Pass to Turner. That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one.
Boy, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
Minnesota with the ball. Here's Reed. Minnesota calls timeout.
Timeout. Yeah, Coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
And here's Edwards outside. Oh, he drains it. His 6th making 9 tries so far.
He's such a clutch shooter. He just lives for the big shot.
Halliburton, the pass to Siakam. Siakam, the screen. Pass to Nesmith. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
That's the definition of clutch. Hitting the big-time shot on a bigger opponent.
Really just shows you the toughness and determination this man has. Impressive.
Shot is good by Edwards.
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
Edwards against Mathurin. Halliburton, the pass to Turner. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Halliburton's got 6 assists now in the game. And they call an illegal screen here.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it. Halliburton coming up big. No rest in that man's game. He takes the shot and makes the shot.
To the paint. Shot is good by Edwards. Edwards got 19 points.
Instead of risking something on the perimeter, he just works it inside.
Yeah, you want to get those sure things down the stretch, and that close to the bucket, he is a sure thing.
Now here's Mathurin, and it's good for 2. And the Pacers lead by 2.
We've seen this movie before from Mathurin. He is cool and confident under pressure.
Pass to Edwards. Now here's Towns. And here's McDaniels. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
passes. Tough spot for McDaniels. Got to really lock in and focus and take his time here. Big time shot by Halliburton. And his team and coaches say, in Tyrese, we trust.
Now here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Seems like Edwards never stops competing and believing right until the final buzzer.
Siakam for three. Oh, the trifecta!
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
Halliburton against Edwards. Conley got a hand on it. Now the Pacers on the move. And again, it's Indiana with a three.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
And that one's good from Conley.
Captain Clutch, one of Conley's many monikers, appropriate here. Just wow.
Neesmith's shot is off.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediately.
McDaniels passes to Edwards. It's tipped. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Fourth team foul.
Halliburton finds Turner. Left side Mathurin. Sends it home from three-point land. And so the Pacers take the win. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the drive.